It's real neat.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Yeah.
Because it's a game where you can continually reprogram the basis of how the world works.
Yeah. Okay, start recording. Start recording. Now that I've started recording, Keith was about to give us a list of all the races that he doesn't like.
Wow.
Why don't you go ahead and...
I mean, there's NASCAR, there's every realistic sports game. Really, I'm only a fan of kart racers.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, if we're not here for fun, then why are we here?
It's like when you go to the horse track and you're like,
yeah,
I want all the horses to have a good time.
And it's also an interesting idea is escape room races.
Yes.
All right, so
we were gonna work on the shuttle, right?
So we're back. Yeah, I think we're probably trying to make the new things for the new space elevator.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go double check what those are real quick.
Yeah, let's check that out and remind ourselves.
Yeah,
of what
for
they
background,
are.
we record this game like twice a week, 2 days in a row usually, and then we leave for an entire week. And this is the beginning of us not knowing what's going on this week. Yeah.
It's okay. I remember that it was rotors. Don't you remember it was rotors? Yeah, rotors. Haha, rotor. Yeah. Rotor.
Nope.
Oh.
it's motors and modular frames. Rotors were
motor
last
and
time.
modular. Whoops.
Yep. You fucked
well, I mean,
up.
a motor is basically a rotor, except it motes instead of roads.
How dare you?
What?
This is an educational program.
Right, and I'm teaching people that motoring and rotoring are different.
Teaching?
Do you not think... What?
I'm making a second belt.
Oh yeah, we need a belt to take us backwards so that we can run back quicker.
No, we need a belt to transfer the second object.
No, we're lazy.
Our belts have gotten so fast that it's counterproductive to try to run on them half the time.
Yeah.
Your belt is too long. What are you, the belt police?
Hey, Vsauce birdcatcher here. But what is the difference between a motor and a rotor? You see, a motor powers cars, it powers airplanes, and all of the things that we use to get around in our modern world. But a rotor just merely rotates things about a central axis.
You see, Socrates defined the rotor as... Jesus.
And then in the middle of the video, we're talking about, like, rotor boats and motor boats, and then we talk about, like, the world's biggest yacht was made in 1987 by the Motor Club.
How many times do you think Vsauce has been parodied by this point? I wonder.
I mean, it's just a meme. It is great. I love Vsauce, honestly.
He's such a weird channel because he like does like RNG word association games, and then like
educationally
stream of consciousness is a script for 20 minutes of like the strangest, like, how does these things relate?
It is the weirdest segues I've ever heard of.
Yeah, no.
And yet I can't stop watching. It's so good. I've binged through like 300 Vsauce episodes in the past 2 weeks.
Damn. Which is
great.
Definitely, that's like the whole channel's content, especially since they stopped. He basically stopped.
Yeah, that makes me sad. He wanted to work on his dong.
Like, just Mindfield is the only thing he does now.
Yeah.
He'll put out like one Vsauce episode a year.
Cool.
It's neat. I've seen the free ones.
Yeah, I need to watch the free ones, but I'm still working through the other free ones still. Alright, so we need to make the modular
frames.
I'm gonna start looking into the modular frame requirements. So that's reinforced iron and tubies. So we don't even need steel for that stuff.
So if rotors are coming from here, how do I turn them into motors?
We're not even taking our tubies out of the tubie container.
The iron rods?
Yeah. Or is they're actually called tubies?
Some number of iron rods are going into like rotor construction and stuff, but yeah, They might.
Nothing's coming out of the storage container.
Yeah, there might be one. They might just be getting thrown in there at this point.
Yeah, so that's virginal real estate for me.
Virginal.
You heard what I said.
Oh wow. The tracks on the bottom of the conveyors actually do go in the opposite direction.
Yeah, it's actually really... I don't know how... Oh, like, I've never thought of the directions the conveyor belts go in, and yet I've never made a mistake.
The treadmill.
So something about the controls of it must just be really intuitive. Because I've never made it go the wrong direction for me.
Well, it's because of that rule they gave you. You can only attach a conveyor belt to a building.
Oh, yeah, so that intuitively puts everything in the right direction.
It always knows which way to go.
That's right.
Yep.
Okay, so we don't have a conveyor. The reinforced iron isn't coming out of here.
Ouchie. What's a motor made out of? A rotor and a strader. Okay. A strader's... Oh no, this is where the tree happens.
What?
A strader's made of steel pipe and wire.
Oh, I like the fact that you're working on that instead of me.
A steel pipe is made of steel ingots. Okay, let's get to work. Where did I leave the steel? Because we already have steel set up. I think I was already making steel pipes.
Yeah, I actually quite like a lot of the
beams. I only have beams. Shit.
I really enjoy watching the edutainment YouTube channels like Kurzgesagt and CGP Grey, and you know, starting to get into Vsauce a little bit.
I just watch educational videos and like video essays almost exclusively.
Yeah. Yeah, and anime.
No.
Oh.
No anime. Only Netflix.
Ah, you know they have anime on Netflix, right?
I know. I've seen the two good ones. Also known as Castlevania and Devilman Crybaby.
Castlevania is unbelievably good. Castlevania
it's also
is
short as fuck because it's just two movies basically.
It's so disappointing, but like
it's two movies masquerading as a show.
Yeah, but I mean, I really hope they make more. Oh, I hope they make more. The thing that I like about the Castlevania, I mean, I honestly think it's the best cartoon based off of a video game. Easily.
Yeah. Not a ton of competition.
Fairly valid point. I mean, you could compare it to the Donkey Kong show or whatever the hell that was.
Yeah. Some stark competition right there.
Oh, do you eat Kung Pao chicken or are you dying?
No, I'm just thinking of the words you're saying. And they're having an effect.
Yeah, man. I mean, when you think about it, the Donkey Kong show is basically the Freakazoid of cartoons.
Don't do this to Freakazoid.
Poor Freakazoid.
I still have good feelings about Freakazoid, and I don't want to disprove them with anything.
There's nothing to disprove. I mean,
is it just actually good?
Actually incredible.
I don't remember. I can't be sure.
Dude, it's still really good.
Cool.
It's a WB cartoon from the 90s.
You're right.
Of course it's gonna be great.
That's just all I watched. I just watched Animaniacs and stuff like that for like years.
Yeah.
Quickly followed by Star Trek: The Next Generation, because that's what the channel aired. It was like kids show, kids show, kids show, kids show. Star Trek. I'm like, all right.
We currently have a Marty in my chat saying, back to the infuriating spaghetti.
I'll infuriate your spaghetti. Listen, Marty, I gotta beat the game at least once before I can play with you. Because your accelerated rate will ruin everything for me. I need to learn.
The phrase infuriating spaghetti sounds like an amazing band name. That's a new wave band name right there. Okay, we need an assembler.
I wish you could pin a bunch of recipes to the side of the screen that to tell you what they require without having them all merged into a super recipe.
I know.
Because like I'm just trying to figure out how to make a motor and the tree that leads to that. But because you can't handcraft at stuff in this game like in Factorio, you can't look at the skill tree, like the hierarchy, without running all the way back to a craft bench as far as I can tell. Alright, so straight ore is steel pipe and wire.
You ever listen to a lot of new wave music?
Devo
Don't, it
and
sucks.
Devo.
Yeah, Devo is the only good one. Everybody else is like, hey,
I did the wrong thing, no. Alright.
encroaching.
I accidentally
others'
deleted the one that I
freedoms.
wanted to keep. Shit. Yeah, Devo's the only new wave band I really know.
Yeah. They're the good one, as far as I'm
Did I
concerned.
just forget how to craft?
Do you think Depeche Mode counts as new wave? I don't think so, right?
Honestly, I don't have a strong understanding of new wave as a genre because I'd have to know more than one band in it to be able to tell what's in it or not.
You know, that's fair. And
I guess isn't that one
disappointing.
band supposed to be new wave? That's like dun 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 dun.
Ah. Also known for their other hit single. Dun 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 dun.
That's a thing. Somebody knows what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
But like I don't.
Yeah,
I don't know how to identify
I'm sure.
it. It's one of those songs. It's from the part of music that's primarily memorable for its like riffs or whatever, and not like being able to
Yeah.
make out what the fuck it is, like or like
I
remembering
agree.
a
Sometimes
word.
things are unidentifiable.
It'll
because
have a
you can't
name like
identify them.
Blue or
Yeah.
Velvet Dress or some shit. I don't know.
What about Blue Velvet Dress?
I can't think of what it is, but like that's it's a thing.
Dun 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 dun.
No.
Dun 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 dun.
You're
dun,
so
dun,
far
dun,
off.
dun, dun,
God, why are you
dun.
so wrong about things?
If I say
Somebody-
it quieter, it becomes
Somebody
right.
rescue me by knowing music.
I know of music.
Not well enough to answer questions that I need, except for the ones that you know.
Yeah, except for
And then
Hall of
you're all
Navigator.
like, "Do you think I know everything?" And then you answer the question.
To be fair, that was really funny.
Yeah. Because you definitely knew it, and I was definitely right that you knew it.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it right away. I knew it within like seconds of hearing it. I was like, "Oh, this is Hall of the Mountain King." Let me give him a bunch of shit first.
Oh,
For
right, I
effectively
literally
no
was like,
reason.
"Hey, do you know where this one sound is from?" Like this one musical sting, and you knew exactly where it was from.
All right, we are producing modular frames.
It was an educated guess because you don't just know music, you stage perform,
Yes, I have.
which is
stage
extra
performed.
level music of weird.
Yeah, that was good English.
I
Wow.
am a master.
You exhibited very good mastery of language.
Yeah, I'm basically a god.
Mm.
Yes, and
They told me not to lie.
they told me not to lie.
Not for the sake of comedy.
They told me not to lie when I was in comedy school class. Deluxe.
Now remember, if you're acting, you must always tell the truth. Never pretend that what you're saying is not the truth when acting.
Never what?
Yeah.
Never pretend to lie? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, never, everything, if you say I'm Hamlet, then you better not be fucking lying. You better be Hamlet.
You
if
better
you're playing
feel Hamlet.
Yeah, you better feel up Hamlet.
Gonna Hamlet on the inside.
The world is a Hamlet. What are we doing?
Yeah. I've seen that song live.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah. I have very few
In
memorable
this series,
experiences.
actually. What other
Listen,
topics would you like to recycle while we're here?
how dare you? I'm perfect.
Alrighty. So, I'm making 4 modular frames per minute, which is atrocious. Is there a way... Do we have any leftover slug?
Leftover slug?
Yeah.
You're welcome to hunt for them.
I am not
I don't know of
looking
any
forward to that
crystals like
much
lying
effort.
around necessarily.
Let me look.
There might be things that have a crystal in them that we don't need the crystal in as much as we did, but then.
Yeah, I don't see any leftover
But we
crystal.
seriously have like 3 total. Like it's not overwhelming solution that's available.
Yeah. What's in here?
This is making straight tour. Now let's make a motor.
And then we'll play KOTOR.
I don't have encased industrial beams. Shit. One of these days I'll play KOTOR.
Why? It's old as shit.
How dare you?
It's like playing like that's like saying one of these days I'm gonna play Zork. Like what are you gonna
Wow, that's a big
that?
age gap, by the way, between those two
Yeah,
examples.
I
mean,
know,
when it comes to some
now.
RPG developers, aka every popular one, old is better.
Fair.
They all
Everyone
get
remembers
worse
how
over
good
time.
BioWare is.
Yeah, BioWare and Bethesda just make worse games every time they make a game.
Yeah.
According to literally
has-
everyone, basically.
Durf has very rightfully pointed out that I could just make 2 assemblers side by side instead of speeding these up.
Yeah, you could.
I will do that because I'm a moron. Or rather, I will do that in response to the fact that I'm a moron.
The bird is a moron. Oh. I laugh, but on the inside I cry.
And on the outside.
Oh.
Wow.
I'm not stopping.
I would be more disappointed if you did. I don't care if you're mean to me. I want you to be mean.
Yeah. Builds personality.
Yours, not mine. Builds somebody's personality.
Attach, you bastard. There we go.
Alrighty, we're just gonna... Oh man, that is too much mom spaghetti. Is it though? Hang on.
No.
Let me think
Literally
about this.
never. Who do you think... Who are you?
I'm sorry, I forgot for one second.
Yeah. Like... Do I... Like, if I suspect you of being replicant, I have to destroy you.
Well, I'll have you know that I don't even know what that word means.
What?
I don't know what a replicant is.
We've literally talked about that book on... What?
Oh! Oh yeah, that's my favorite science fiction book.
Like, what the fuck?
I forgot that I like Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep. I'm sorry.
That was confusing.
It could have been worse. Could have been me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just kill this power pole. It's probably not doing anything important.
Maybe he's born with it. Maybe he's full of shit.
That's a good one. That's the title of this episode.
There we go.
Be the title of this episode.
Never
is.
Literally never. No.
Yeah.
That would involve. That would require us to watch the episode before we upload it to have remember the hyper specific joke that was made, where it'd be a funny name.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever remembered to title something after the meme.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah.
It basically is I'll skip around to random parts of the video if that's the type of title I'm planning on making.
Yeah.
And sometimes it abides. And it's the same one. It's like crazy.
Usually if I'm titling an episode, my process is, what was the first thing I said?
Uh-oh, what do you mean no power?
It's because I tore off a power pole somewhere.
You
What do you mean no power?
turned off all of my power.
Well, you can fix it. Just put the shit
Wait,
down.
is there power anywhere?
I don't know.
I don't know if there's power anywhere. How long has the power been off? Oh, wait, there's power over here.
Yeah. There was a power pole over here. I didn't realize it was the most important power
Yeah, you
pole
apparently
ever.
disconnected the entire planet. Somehow. So that's impressive. Let's see. What's connected? Are you connected? You're connected. Okay, so I need to figure out how to connect you to something that matters.
Next
There we
part,
go.
tell me that you never heard of Dune. I love Dune.
I don't know
Don't
anything
much.
about Dune, except that it had Sting in it. And the spice must flow. Which I don't know what that means, really.
I 100% believe you on the statement of you don't know anything about Dune based off of that assessment. You have convinced me thoroughly.
Sting was in it.
I'm sure he was.
He's from the police.
Any other insightful nonsense you'd like to share with me right now?
Sting was in it. All right, I've finished motors.
Okay.
Now we wait.
Oh, look at this.
All right, optimize, I guess.
It's so beautiful. This is the sexiest spaghetti I've made to date. I mean, you should really come here. I've outdone myself with this one, Keith.
I honestly failed at spaghettiing mostly, in that I mostly just built in a straight line. But I did spaghetti the copper wires straight through what you were building.
You know, that's kind of fair. I actually saw that spaghetti, and I considered it to be pretty good spaghetti. I won't lie. But you have not
Sky
seen spaghetti. Huh?
Sky spaghetti. As it raises above.
Oh, Sky Spaghetti. I thought you said Guy Spaghetti, and I was like, that's not his name.
Hey everyone, Guy Spaghetti here. We're going to Pasta Town.
We're gonna bam it up a flavor.
That fucking image of him, like, licking water or whatever is just the most distressing like, brain burn.
Yeah, that's a shame. I had forgotten about that. Yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah, and his, like, tongue just keeps going in and out of his mouth really rapidly, and he's, like, pouring water, like, on the floor, basically, I guess, because it's not going in his mouth. Let's just keep describing this scene in more detail, so you remember more.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
I feel like that'd make you happier.
Everyone would love it. Okay, I need to make more mode. Are we making rotors anywhere that I can just steal from?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I mean, you can split off the rotors that are going through the middle of the base right now, basically.
All I need to do is pick them up.
We only really have one place where we're making rotors, and then it went into that one box, and then I fed it directly into my machine to make motors. Because as everyone knows, if you put 25 rare candy and a moonstone into a rotor, it becomes a motor.
Yeah, we get it. We all watched the Vsauce video.
What?
Don't you remember?
Yeah, I remember when CGP Grey broke down how a rotor grows up into a motor.
You see, when you have a rotor, you think that it moves like this, but it actually moves like this. And that's because of a very interesting fact of the property of rotors. That's all the CPG Grey I got for you.
Hello, Internet. I'm gonna make your buildings pink. There.
No, I mean, okay.
Pink, pink, pink.
Everyone, pink picture here. That one's barely even done yet, and you already pinked it.
Yeah, this thing has infinite range as far as I can tell, and it's instantaneous. Okay. It's badass.
Yeah.
Welcome to Pinkerton.
It's unstoppable pinkness.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna put right here a conveyor merger.
A merger?
Yeah, we're gonna put a merger over here.
Oh, right here.
Yeah. Yep.
I think that our iron might be less than impressive.
I'm not going to look at it. I'm going to take your word for it and then feel sad when I look at it and get angry at you.
No, it looks like it's just barely keeping pace. Or not.
Okay, that's good.
Never mind.
Oh, that's bad.
It's the steel.
Quit tugging on my heart, Keith.
The steel furnaces are getting... They're getting coal, but they're not getting iron so great.
Okay.
Which is... Who even knows what inefficiency you'd want to, like, fix there?
Well, I mean, the game tells you every single number, so in theory, you'd be able to figure it out.
Also, chat is correct. That was way less CGP Cray and more Veritasium.
Oh, I haven't watched any Veritasium yet, sorry. Why am I apologizing for that? Fuck you.
I'm not sorry, fuck you. Nerd.
Yeah, actually, I only heard about Veritasium earlier today, and as soon as we're done streaming, I'm going to watch them.
Only today? Did you just discover? Did you just discover educational YouTube today?
I discovered educational YouTube about 2 weeks ago. Yes.
Wow. Shit.
and I was like, oh my god, there's a whole world.
Yeah.
I only knew about Kurzgesagt and C.
Yeah.
Fuck, great.
There's Crash Course. There's SciShow.
Yeah.
There's a bunch
really
of these.
into,
Minute Physics.
Yeah, I've been really into 3 Blue 1 Brown as well, but that's like calculus-based stuff, so I would imagine.
Oh wait, is that why you were talking about how you're gonna parody a Minute Physics video?
I was gonna parody a number file video.
Number file.
Yes.
That's what I meant to say. And you,
Yeah,
you
so I have a.
because you discovered this whole part of YouTube yesterday, basically.
Basically, so I didn't. I have purchased a camera, and I'm ready to make that video. I already wrote the script a long time ago, because this is actually a pretty old idea. I've had this idea for a long time. I just now am getting the resources to make it happen. Yeah, I got a new camera a couple days ago. It's a lot of fun. Yep, I got a something model. It's sitting in the other room. But I know it takes pictures and it wasn't too expensive, so that's good. I got it refurbished, whatever it was, and it works just fine. Nothing quite like talking about a new piece of electronic equipment, and the only thing that you have to say about it is that it was priced well.
So how goes your modular frames?
I'm producing 8 per minute now.
Why do you need rotors again?
To make motors. Oh, I need rotors to make the assemblers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't need a line of them. I just needed them in my hand.
Ah. Okay, so you're making modular frames. They're just not being fed in. I'm gonna feed them in.
Yeah, feel free to feed them into whatever system you need them to go into now.
Well, they need to go to the space elevator.
Oh.
So that we can unlock future things.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest of the campaign.
How have I never known about any of these channels? You know about the years, just assumed you would have to. Yeah, the second sentence you said is what informs the first one. I just assumed that you knew knowledge. Like,
yeah, I get some of that.
Do that with the, huh?
I get some of that sometimes, where it's like I'll get a Q&A. I have a Q&A question that I've just skipped over because it's like, do you know this channel, basically? And I'm like, and the answer is no. So there's there's no answer to give. So I'm like, I'm just gonna ignore that question until some distant future thing where maybe I do know that channel.
Mm-hmm.
If ever, but who knows?
I also have kind of a soft spot in my heart for Smarter Every Day. I also find that guy to be a little bit annoying, but I also like his content enough to watch it. But he's always
so
like,
cheery.
You see here, you got yourself a chicken.
Yeah.
And what you can do with the chicken is you can go whoop, and then you can go whoop, and then the chicken is still gonna cluck. Like, that's Smarter Every Day.
He's having
howdy,
fun.
folks. Today I'm gonna show you what you can do with a tire. Like, it's great, but it's very country.
Yes.
It's so country.
There's like a lot. There's moments of whiplash here and there. Where you're like, oh, huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Today on Smarter Every Day, I'm gonna show you 50 things you can do with a tire.
How do I make these things faster? Because now we're just making everything we need. It just needs to do gooder.
And then for Kurzgesagt, it's like, space is extraordinarily big. So big, in fact, that if you took all of space and put it into a black hole, you wouldn't be able to see the other side from anywhere in the universe.
I just watched the video, like, yesterday that they made about, like, what if every nuclear missile exploded at the same time?
Ah, the one they released yesterday.
Yeah.
I too watched that one yesterday.
Like, the distressing image of, like, a bird instantaneously disintegrating.
I've noticed that as time has gone on with Kurzgesagt videos, they make the deaths of the birds more and more horrific.
Yes.
It's absolutely distressing.
Yeah. You're gonna have to catch them all so they don't get killed in birdcatcher in Kurzgesagt videos.
No.
Birdcatcher jokes. Never had one of them before.
I've screwed up my display, so I'm gonna actually just alt tab out of the game real quick. I may actually have to.
Oh no!
Wait, let me
Did
see.
you like lose your recording entirely?
No, the recording
your
is fine. I
attachment
just
to it,
can't
I
see
mean?
my chats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
How'd that
now,
happen?
Now it works. Okay, now I can see the messages I got on the YouTube side of things, which is that the nuclear explosion video was interesting.
Da-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm glad I derailed our commentary just to give you that report.
Yeah.
Got me.
Thrilling input. Devastatingly interesting.
One thing that I've kind of learned after watching Numberphile is that I'm really good at math in very specific areas. Like number theory, the study of prime numbers and complex analysis, I'm amazing at. Geometry and trigonometry, like as soon as someone pulls out a compass, I'm like, fuck this. I don't know anymore. You have totally lost me.
I was only good at geometry and trigonometry and so on.
Yeah, I know a lot of people tend
Like
to either
dimensional
really like
math
trigonometry
is so much easier than like conceptual math to me.
Oh, I love number theory. It's so much easier for me to reason about, like, this is a prime number, and these are the things that you can derive about prime numbers.
Yeah, we don't have any slugs.
Know about geometry.
I just wanted to go
we're
faster.
kind of out of slugs. How are we doing on our push to greatness over here?
I don't know. Let's go check.
Yeah.
And then wait. And do nothing else to fix the problem if it goes slowly. We'll just stare at it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
There's just one conveyor pull over here. Found it. Just hanging out, staring at a wall. I just want to launch the missile elevator to space. I just want to launch it.
No, it's gonna take a while. You gotta put a bunch of motors into. You gotta put motors and modular frames into the missile first.
Are we just doing this so that the motors then can be used off-site somewhere?
I mean, you're now getting into the lore of this game, which...
Like, I'm just thinking, like, in, like, Factorio or whatever, like, the premise is, like, you send in... It seems like you're using said shipments to, like, make the building work? Or something like that?
Yeah.
But
this
here...
is kind of weird when you think about it. It's like we're sending off a spaceship to deliver a bunch of motors.
I think we're just sending a bunch of motors somewhere because... Oh, no, only the first modular frames are only just now getting here.
Yeah, I think we're going to be real glacial on these modular frames. God damn it, I think there's a plate in the... There's a plate in the way. There's a plate that's stuck in there. Keith, did you set up a... now you're in me. Ah. Keith, did you set up a cuck trap? Okay, thank you.
There we go. Had to deconstruct that. That was unfortunate.
Yeah.
Feed
Cuck
in.
Trap is the
Feed in.
very, very weird sequel to Night Trap.
Cuck trap, baby, cuck trap. Cuck trap, baby.
That's not even the right... Oh my god. That game had a song, and you didn't even do the right one.
No, I was doing Love Shack.
I'm aware, which was not the Night Trap song.
That's fine. No one said Night Trap. You brought us there.
Remember when we were talking about edutainment YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, those were good days.
Before we
go back
cuck.
to those days. Now I got Durf in my chat singing "Night Trap, Baby, Night Trap."
Singing
so what
air
do we
quotes.
do? I mean, I guess we can increase the production speed
Yeah.
on this shit.
We can increase its speed, or we can go find some other project to work on. Yeah. While we just
how are we feeling about our
passively
iron?
for this to get done.
Do we need to work on our iron?
I need to check. I don't remember if the miners are Mark II or not.
Okay.
Because that would affect it. Because if they're not Mark II yet, then that's a pretty easy upgrade. If they are Mark II already, then we we definitely have inefficiencies in the system, but also maybe we want more to come in from outside. Like just find other mines of iron and kind of try to like filter them in.
There's a ton of them, like, around that we could probably use. Some of our... Let's see, so this looks like it's just a regular miner Mark 1. And it's doing fine. Where's the other miner for iron?
Nope, there's a Mark 1. Alright, what do I need to do to make a Mark 2?
I mean, this one looks... Oh, this is the one that you're looking at. Yeah, this one's slow AF.
Let's see what I need to make a Mark 2. No! I lack one resource. So of course I do. It's getting really hard to tell. I think I kind of... there it is. Part of me wants to make an observation tower right on our base, just so we can find it in the mess. Just
no.
Put a tall thing by it. Seems like a pretty good strategy to me.
All right. Oh yeah, I'm sure it does.
Now I just need to find my way back. My God. My God, the early spaghetti is a thing to behold.
Not only was the early spaghetti a thing, the late spaghetti is when we got good at spaghetti.
Advanced spaghetti.
All right, let's see if this is enough. How much faster is the Miner Mark II versus the Mark 1?
Twice.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
We needed twice as faster.
Power? There we go. I found a power. I didn't know where the power was. I was scared. Please mine.
What?
Is it not mining?
What's wrong with it? It's got electricitables.
Do we have to wait for it to, like, rev up? Oh, God.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, it does look like it's just barfing, like, ipecac. It's so gross. Oh, I guess this is a conveyor belt Mark 1. I wonder if that's going to slow down our...
You can see how much faster one of them is than the other one. That's
I wonder
funny.
if that'll slow down our splitting. You think?
I don't think so. But I don't know.
It may.
So many efficiencies to efficientize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
Just click in random directions with Mark III bit conveyors. Click.
I was
click,
gonna say
click,
you're
click.
upgrading all the conveyors, but it's very distressing to watch.
Yeah, because it vanishes for a second, and you're like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm also definitely I'll be randomly converting like the center third of a conveyor area.
Yeah.
Like I have no idea. I can't tell where any of it goes. But the more places I find, the better the whole thing gets.
All right, I'm looking at our steel production downstream at this point, and well, it looks marginally better for some of them. Let me verify for the others.
Marginally better. The only kind of better.
It looks like we're doing all right for 2 of these steely boys, and this one. Yeah, it looks like we're producing just enough steel at this point.
Oh, I ran out.
Keep things going forward.
More.
Actually, yeah. Now a shit ton of iron is coming in.
Ba-doop.
Okay, this is probably gonna be sufficient. Yeah. Okay, I feel pretty good about our steel production at this point.
The entire base must be Mark III, in part because it's just really funny to land on a conveyor on accident.
Yeah, and then immediately just whoop! I'm on an adventure quest.
Quest adventure. This is just a nightmare.
I wonder if I were to start an edutainment YouTube channel, what I could teach the world. Oh, that's a distressing response. It should be, oh, that's easy. You could teach people how to be happy.
Long pause. You could help cure people of anime. You just tell your story. And then you're like, oh, there we go. That's how I can stop the anime.
Yeah.
At long last.
I used to be just like you. I used to watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But now I've stopped. Thanks to Malibu Birdcatcher, I have been JoJo free for almost 8 months now.
Like, no, you can't stop me. They can't get me. I'll JoJo forever. I can stop whenever I want to. I just don't want to.
And then just somebody comes along and tranks them, just like, shh, shh, shh. It's okay. It's okay. It's like, world dodo. And then he passes out.
Oh. I had a recent encounter where I looked up what the Finnish word for pancake.
Pfannkuchen.
It was pannukaku.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And it's like, I'm just like, it's like when the Japanese steal a word and they just pronounce it strangely.
Yeah.
Like, but like a completely different language, but with the exact same like phonetics.
Mm-hmm. Pfannkuchen.
That's apparently like a point of contention in their culture, is that there's people that are mad that like English is taking over their language.
That's actually true for basically every culture out there. A lot of people are just like, English. They were cool with English stealing from them, but now, oh no no no, can't decide to give back to charity.
Well, it's because the English don't have culture. That's our default. Is we just kind of, we're like the silly putty of culture. You just slap it on there and get a vaguely reminiscent copy, and that's what we use. Like American Mexican food.
For just 15 cents a day, you can sponsor a child who's addicted to anime.
Oh my god, that silly putty reference is like not gonna fly. Like, people are not gonna know what I'm talking about.
Silly putty?
It occurs to me.
People are gonna know about silly putty.
Do you think kids still know about silly putty?
Yeah, I mean,
and
what
like
else
how it relates to like copying newspaper print.
That part I don't know about.
Cause like I don't know if they will.
You know what was weird about silly putty? The fact that it smelled like weird.
It smelled like weird.
Silly putty smells weird, dude.
I don't remember, honestly.
It smelled like chemical, but like not bad, but not natural at the same time.
I mean, I imagine the primary scent they're going for is inedible. So whatever you do, don't eat this smell. Did you eat silly putty?
I never ate silly putty. How dare you accuse me of that?
How dare you insinuate it?
I didn't insinuate that I ate it. I insinuated that it is a known trope that children are stupid AF.
You ate silly putty.
I did not eat silly putty.
I know. I know now.
I may be a communist and a furry.
I know you're secret.
I'm
commu-furry.
Oh, well, I just found Death Spores land once again.
Did you die in it?
No, not
you
this
live?
time.
All right, now all three of our iron miners are now Mark II. I think we only got 3.
Okay.
So that's good. What do you mean no power? Don't lie to me.
Slugs.
Shit, why did I say no power?
Birdcatcher 4, a quest for slugs. What? What?
No.
What'd you fuck up? No.
I think we've reached capacity.
Reached capacity of what?
On power.
Oh
no, everything stopped. Turn it on
Just
anyway.
when things were going good for once.
Shit.
Ish.
Alright, time to go to our coal mine.
What
and
the
see if I can
hell
wring
is
more
this?
power out of it. Ah, Jesus.
Keith.
What?
Keith.
What?
You must come to me immediately.
Why?
I found a Stussy.
I know about it. I was waiting for you. I was waiting for you to find it.
What? Why is there a Stussy?
Also, you call them Stussies too?
Yes, everyone calls them Stussies.
That's definitely not true. There's like debate about it online. Because there's like cultural names.
Do I pick it up?
You can, yeah, it's an item.
It's a Somers Loop work in progress.
Yeah, I don't necessarily know what it does yet, but yeah, there's a Stussy in this game. I found it in the alpha.
What the hell? Why is there a Stussy?
I have no idea. Is yours purple too?
Mine's purple and it like warped space-time around it. Huh.
Yep. There's some reasons to explore. The world's weird out there.
Yeah, I don't really have anything to do right now because we're kind of at capacity. I'm just waiting for that spaceship to fill up. So I'm using this as an opportunity.
Right now the spaceship's not filling up at all because our power doesn't exist.
Yeah, well, I'm trusty. What the fuck?
I don't have anything to do right now because there's one vital thing to do, and I'm making you do it.
Oh my god.
What's going on over there?
I don't know what happened, but I'm scared.
What's going on over there, Bird?
I don't know.
How are things going, Bird?
I found Satan, and Satan's pissed.
What's Satan look like?
A weird orb.
Oh, you found an orb?
Yeah, and then I found Satan next to it who just sprayed fire at me.
The orbs do a few things, I think.
Well, we're gonna get one soon. Orb, get you some.
Or at least I think they might. I think we can probably research. Oh, I haven't been researching things lately. Right.
That's what people said about America.
Wait, how do I turn the power back on?
You go up to a thing and then you pull a switch.
No, I'm just thinking like even if I hook up another thing to generate power with, will it even turn on?
Just throw some leaves into a thing. And
I probably should have done that, but I'm not at the base now.
Okay, I'll be at the base relatively soon.
Yeah, I should have done leaves first, and then came down here to expand.
I'll do that for you in a second here.
But instead, I did the stupid. How do I make power again? Oh yeah, coal generator. There it is.
You shouldn't beat yourself up. You should let me do that instead.
I need modular frames. Hope I can craft them here. I didn't really plan this out very well, or at all, I guess.
Dude, insert fuel and pull the thing.
I didn't plan out my 401k. Doo-dah, doo-dah.
You have a 401k as a YouTuber?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Just expressing vague dread in the concept of that song.
Oh.
Oh, da-doo-da-day.
Let's see. If I put my chainsaw, do I have anything to fuel up the chainsaw? I do not. Alright, well I'm gonna... All that biomass, I just put it into the generator. I'm gonna take half of it out, just to, you know, I have to power a chainsaw.
Floor too steep my ass. I'll show you. I'll show all of you.
You don't even know the meaning of the word steep. You think it has something to do with tea?
Oh, can't afford. Oh shit. I'm out of cables.
The only thing that steeping has to do with tea is tea's nuts.
Tea's nuts?
I'm gonna steep tea's nuts in your mama's mouth, boy.
Excuse me? This is some toxic shit over here.
I'm a gamer and I'm rising up. And I'm gonna put my nuts in your mom's mouth.
Oh no, my inventory is full of garbage. I just realized I've got like iron ore and shit from when I was messing with the coal. When I was messing with the tracks.
Oh, that's funny.
That sucks.
Would you like some tea? Some
I put that on
tea's
backwards?
Nuts, boy. Dab.
Is that gonna be the thing that people start doing now? They start saying dab out loud the way that you say lol.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Dab.
I don't want to live on this world anymore.
Well, you can dab on T's nuts.
On Taste Way. Well, if this doesn't work out, we can make a career being old, out-of-touch grandpas that say trendy words without knowing what they mean.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, the longer you do YouTube, the more of a novelty you become because of the older you get.
Yep. There's multiple people who are famous on YouTube just for being old.
Yep.
Which is fascinating.
Like Vsauce.
You see, retirement plans are like...
Come on.
This is so, oh my god, my coal generation's just getting stupider and stupider.
Ah. Oh god.
So I'm just putting it, at this point I'm just putting the generators wherever they'll land. Uh-oh. Oh, cool. It didn't freeze. Okay. My entire screen stopped moving for 10 seconds.
Oh good. That's bad.
So I thought we froze when I placed that building.
That is a very fair conclusion to leap to.
But instead, we're A-okay.
Oh, animal weird thing that spews fire, go away.
No, it loves you.
I'm trying to steal your
Let it
orb.
love you. Alright, our capacity is higher.
Nice.
Now it's at 520, where I think it was 400 before. So that's a start.
Alright, I stole a Mercer sphere.
I think there's another one in the stash.
God damn it, I thought it was special.
No. You found our first Stussy. I've seen it before, but it's our first one.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
special.
6, 7,
Oh
8,
wow,
9, 10, 11,
the
12,
evening
13.
in the desert is really, really pretty.
I have no idea what the cap is for how many coal generators you can put on one coal mine. Or 2 coal mines. So I kind of just keep adding more and hoping it works out.
Just say, whatever it is, don't stop.
Don't stop. Can't stop,
pushing,
won't stop.
man.
Might stop?
Have the capability of stop, but prefer not to. Huh.
Can't stop whenever want, but do not want.
I think I have to switch to my mechanical keyboard because my gel keyboard's battery is dying. So everyone get ready for Clackstown. Can't stop whenever want. Don't have problem. You have problem because you're jealous of how cool I am.
Your problem is that you want stop. Stop is problem. I don't know why I went to Grok. The beloved Grok Small Dick.
Grok Small Dick.
Beloved character in not very watched video series. Some people recognize.
Alcoholic. Yeah, see, we're doing a crossover thing to try and boost viewership on Dawn of War.
Yeah. It's one of those things where it was such a long build up of like, one of these days I'll finally cover Dawn of War, and then I do and no one watches. Oh. Oh no.
To be fair, it's quite old.
It is old.
It's like when Grok.
It was less old when I originally wanted to cover it.
Yeah. Like,
that's how long I've been doing YouTube
Small
now.
Dick shows up, we're like, Grok Small Dick, and
aww.
he's like, me Small Dick, and then everyone's like,
oh shucks.
What seemed to be problem? It turns out that I'm an alcoholic. Uh-oh. At least you don't have small dick. And then everyone laughs.
You may be small dick, but do not have to be small dick.
What?
Just very tenuous reference to Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh.
Zangief.
That is very tenuous.
Well, I'm referencing like the idea of big dick energy.
I see.
He just needs to
the idea of something is just as good as making a reference, right?
Well, I just mean like he just needs to exude the energy. It won't change anything, but...
It changes nothing about the joke.
No, it changes nothing about the dick. But you can exude big dick energy anyway.
Is that like fake it till you make
where
it?
the
But
the
dick
crash
size?
is up there. I was like, where the fuck? I was finding debris everywhere for a crash, but no evidence of the crash. Besides, you know, well, I mean, plenty evidence, but none of the actual spot where you click on. I was losing my mind a little bit.
Me, Gruk Small Dick. Me not been sober for 10 years. Me sad. And everyone in the audience is just like, ha ha ha, he said it. He said his catchphrase.
Being small dick brought me fame, but Persona take over real life, and now it all I have.
Great stuff out there, Gruk. Yeah, Gruk baby, just great stuff. Man, we're gonna be rolling in the money. I have bad news. Yeah, what's up? Dick no longer small.
Dun dun dun! Plot twist. Find out next time on Grok Small Dick Adventures of Small Dick. Spelled with a Q.
Introducing Grok. God damn it. I'm picturing all the shitty, weird Hanna-Barbera knockoffs where it's like baby small dicks or something. It's like, no.
No.
Dear God, no.
Small dick babies. No.
A pup named Small Dick.
The real small dick.
Oh, God. Oh
Jesus.
my God, that hurts so much.
We shouldn't be allowed to have ideas anymore.
Oh. Oh, Lord. I have not seen the moon in this game yet.
Needs
That's really
two
pretty.
high-speed connectors?
Wait, what?
What?
What are you trying to work on?
We don't have that yet.
I'm running towards...
I found
you're working on a crash.
Yeah, I found an advanced crash, apparently.
Ooh.
It's full of shit we never even heard of.
I like that this area loads really, really poorly because it's super chunky. Oh,
It's chunky.
I see a Walking Dead over here. Oh, I need to drop shit first.
There we go. High speed connect. Thank you. Character limit. Yeah, that's the high speed connections. What are you like right here? Where are you? You're like, oh, there you are. Hi, I'm up here.
Next to the stuff that you're working on, there was a power slug.
Oh, neat. I'm up here.
I know.
Yeah, way the fuck up here.
Well, I am gonna go collect our second Stussy.
Oh yeah?
God, this thing is shooting plasma at me.
Do you see one? Oh no!
Ow.
I'm alive.
Oh, okay, I just got wiped out.
Don't do that. That really hurt. Ow. That was a bad time. I fell all the way down because I thought I'd do a cool jump. And instead of cool jump, I did die. So you die around here?
Yeah, I died around there. Don't take my shit.
I'll take all your shit. You can't stop
Dude,
me.
I have 2 Stussies. Don't
look
take
at the
them.
cool box. I'm gonna take all your shit.
No.
I'm gonna take all your
fucking,
shit. You can't get here in time
you.
to do anything about it.
No, it's too far away.
What'd you fight him with?
Nothing. He just killed me instantly.
Oh, I'm not going there then.
Alright,
That's a bad idea. Enjoy getting your stuff back. Yeah, he's like a crazy green mega predator version.
Yeah, that one deals ass loads of damage.
I wonder if we ever invent armor. That seems like it would help.
See an armor slot in on the character screen?
Yes.
Fucking no. Oh.
Very clearly. There's 2 slots total. That's the other one.
I see. I know where this game stands now. Alright.
Fuck. I did it again. No.
I ran down the cliff of poison, but I lived. So I now have a half of a bar of health to go get my stuff with.
Get food.
I will not do that.
The desert has nuts.
Well, I'm not going to eat dried out nut.
I mean, you can like put in, like a cereal bowl. That's wet, soggy nuts. Try new Kellogg's nuts. Wait,
oh boy, everyone loves Bird's wet, soggy nuts.
Wait, what is that down there? Is that mineable? What is that?
There's like Cetaceum ore or some shit around here.
Cetaceum?
Yeah. Starts with a C, ends with a asium. Cetaceum.
Check out our sarcastic ore.
Oh yeah, really creative mining me. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, look at look at you hitting me over and over again.
Yeah,
wow, look, something fell off. Isn't that interesting? Why don't you do some more?
Oh yeah, what are you gonna do with that? Oh, you're gonna smelt it into a bar? Wow.
What are you gonna do? Advance humanity with me? Oh, great.
Bye.
Oh, my inventory is full. No. I have a circuit board? I have the randomest shit. How did you get over here? Wait, why were you here?
To get my shit.
I'm not. This isn't where your corpse was.
Yeah, it's over here. I just ran.
No, I
towards
thought this
direction.
was ore. But it's.
What?
It's coral. From the distance, the blobby coral stuff looked like ore. Ooh. Slug. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What?
Also Rammy boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, also fire thing. Oh, also not enough space for yellow power slug.
Oh, wow. None of this was a good idea in the end.
This all went well. Alright. Yeah.
Alrighty.
I have a wavy sword. I'll ruin you.
Just gotta
Yeah.
outrun the evil death predator kill thing. Got all my stuff though.
There we go. Death Predator. It's one of those really silly names like Killmonger.
What do you think Gruk Smalldick's like weird annoying knockoff Scrappy Doo character would be called?
Grick Smaller Dick.
Oh no, poor Grick.
Poor Grick. For the first time, you feel sympathy for these characters and what they go through, apparently.
I mean, not much.
You're more like sympathy adjacent.
Ow. Ow, Rammy boys. No, no. Ow, Rammy boy. Fuck.
Ram him back.
No, ow, Rammy boys, no. Keith, I need help, and no, I'm dead.
Well.
There were so many Rammy boys.
Did you get your original stuff back before you died?
Yes.
I don't remember if multiple corpses can exist at once.
I got all my things.
You're really having trouble down here.
You're really being a smug small dick.
I got a yellow slug.
Oh, good.
Smugness earned. I'm gonna go stick it in something.
Ah.
Did you like that sentence?
Ladies.
Ladies. Slug ladies. Preferably. Don't slugs have sex by stabbing each other?
Some of them do, yeah.
I think they just like shoot a needle out and it's like, we fucked now. It's like, that wasn't fun at all for anyone.
Yeah, I mean...
I've impaled you with babies.
Oh. Fish also don't really have much in the way of fun whilst reproducing.
No.
Where it's like, I'm gonna shoot my munge over here.
No.
And then in like 3 days when you come by when you're not busy or something.
They just kind of have two. They just kind of have two outputs. They have poop and they have other. And when they other, then they make more of them.
Yep. Ah.
I wonder how
Nature sure
aware.
is beautiful.
When you do that kind of stuff, I wonder how aware they even have to be at all, or if it, or if it's like they just are like passively recreating more of themselves without even recognizing it.
I don't know. I guess so.
Or if it's variable from fish to fish. I don't know. There's a couple fish downstairs that like they like protect. They have like a HQ and they're like guarding it.
I've heard that like pufferfish are super curious and like borderline social. On the other hand, that's basically the only fish I've heard of that has that property. So I would imagine that most fishies don't have much in the way of brainy.
I am pumping up our production even more.
Also, turns out there's a an iron ore field actually fairly close to our base. It's like halfway between our base and the
Neat. Hook
base
it up.
elevator.
Hook that shit up. Hook that shit up.
I could, but I'm trying to get my Stussies. My
So-
very important has no function in the game yet, Stussies.
Yeah. My need to make more coal has been kicked further down the line, even further, because of that yellow slug. So I just jammed a 50% increase into both of the coal mines.
Oh, good.
So now I can add even more coal generators around this area till we have 1,000 billion power. Hooray.
I would like that, yes.
Then I'll never have to like plan or change things.
Yeah.
How do I make a box again?
You might as well just shove a power slug in me, because I am 50% on board with this idea.
How dare you, bird?
Were you about to say something to that effect?
No, I just saw what you did.
What did I did?
When you made the workshop, you put it backwards.
Yeah.
It's facing a wall.
Yeah.
How do you make boxes in this game? I've never made one.
You make they're like the personal boxes or something.
One of the issues is there's so many menus. So like, do I go Q or do I go there or? Oh, there it is. Personal storage box.
Bird, there are nuts in this area. You might want to get them before heading out. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna probably watch a bunch of Veritasium after this stream, so I can learn another educational YouTuber to make fun of.
That's gonna be your new shtick.
Making fun of it's gonna be my new shtick until I get bored of it really quickly.
Whoa, I have 78 nuts. Hope I don't get bored of them. I've got so many nonsense items. I just made a box to just put them in, because that's just my screen. I just have so much random garbage in my inventory that I have no no solution for.
I really don't trust you with the phrase "put in" anymore after what happened about a minute ago.
What?
When you were like, "I just need something to stick my gruck in."
I mean, you don't trust my 50% increased coal output? I can turn it off.
No, that's fine.
If you're gonna be judgy
You're
about it.
misunderstanding what I'm saying, but I am gonna judge you. This kind of judgment is as confusing as it is inappropriate.
I'm gonna judge you like an animal.
Your whole existence is flawed. Here's a sheet showing why I think that.
God, what am I even gonna do with some of this stuff? My hierarchy of coal is just noise, and I don't really have necessarily a plan of where to go next with it. Wow. But I just want to keep adding more power so we never have that problem again. I gotta stay ahead of the curve so that we don't fuck it up again. We'd never do that.
My phone just vibrated with a notification. Apparently you're streaming. So I'm probably gonna hop off here to watch you stream.
Why are you even getting that notification now?
I'm not sure why I just got it.
Also, do you have notifications turned on my channel?
Apparently.
So do you get a notification every time I upload, which is like 10 times a day?
No. I only get it when you stream.
Can you do streaming specific notifications?
Apparently so, sir.
I've never turned on streaming. I mean, I've never turned on notifications.
Me neither.
What? Wait. Plot hole.
I dropped a yellow power slug. No, I didn't. I have the yellow power slug here. Fuck!
Did you drop it?
No.
Did you drop it, bird? What'd you do, bird? Share with the class.
I just, you know, sometimes I've got to
share with the class, bird.
All right. It's kind of funny when you drop the slug, it just sits on the ground like a slug would.
Going nowhere.
All right. Ah!
Sluggishly.
I saw an enemy and scared the shit out of me.
I had to come back with more tracks. It is nice being able to just ride the conveyor on the way back.
Another person in my chat says that they have learned nothing about this game during their stay here, which really bodes poorly for my Birdcatcher Edutainment channel that I'm going to be making.
It's also a dense-ass genre of games.
Yes, it is. Oh.
Just an ass.
Hey, Vsauce, Birdcatcher here. How dense can an ass get?
Maybe just randomly open a stream of like Factory or Satisfactory with no context, like episode 50, and be like, "Oh yes, I'll understand this."
Yeah.
That was my disheartening attempted sell on getting my brother to try out Factorio, because he's talking about how bored he was and shit. I'm like, yeah, just look it up. He opened a Factorio stream and he's like, this doesn't look appealing at all, and it was just like fucking noise on the screen, basically. And it's like,
to be fair,
and that was the one
chance,
and that was the one chance that I had to sell him on it. It's like, oh, shit.
I think I found those like African trees that always appear on the cover of Africa books.
One of the things I've generally found is that
the Boab trees or whatever they're called,
like the ones you like the ones you can drink from in Subnautica.
Yeah, the ones you can drink from in Subnautica, exactly.
Yeah.
I found the whole woods of them, and they look really cool.
Woods.
Yeah.
Neat.
Are you in the desert? I'm gonna explore this area once I come back and drop off my Stussies.
Whoa, frame rate.
Oh, fucking no.
You better drop off that Stussie before you die.
No!
Is that the sound of you dying, bird? Are you dying?
Oh, God, rams.
You wouldn't go and die on me, would you, bird?
I very well would and will and am.
It'd be really bad for your Stussieing.
It's so bad for my Stussies. No, stop, please.
How does it feel, bird?
It feels very bruised and tender.
Yeah.
I see the coal. I see the coal. Nothing bad can happen to me if I head towards the coal. I almost fell off of a cliff into the coal mine area.
Oh, that's the hazard of running in a straight line. Yeah, hopefully at some point, maybe even in the current build, I don't know, they'll hopefully have like a technology tier where like in order to accomplish those things, you have to get stuff from every biome.
Yeah, I really want to encourage...
Because you definitely need incentive to go all these places.
Yep.
There's so much world. Yeah, we've got about 30 motors and about 200 frames to go.
Okay.
So it's going to be a bit still.
Yeah, it's going to probably be the rest of the stream unless we start like trying to automate this more.
If it's not done by the end of the stream, we'll probably just let it run for a bit, just so it's over. And then we can start the next stream by launching it. Yay! And finding out what our next big task is.
Okay.
You've had shocking restraint, by the way.
With what?
You didn't even make a truck.
You know, I thought about it, but,
Did you forget it was there?
No, the reason I didn't make it was because it required at the time it required a bunch of stuff that I didn't really want.
Ah.
And then, or I really didn't want to make it. It was like steel crap and stuff like that.
Oh, it looks like a tractor's made of 10 rotors, 5 beacons, and 2 frames.
I'll have you know that I will not be caught dead driving a tractor.
And then you make a truck station.
Do I look like smarter every day?
Can be automated to pick up and deliver resources at truck stations. Whoa, this is this game's equivalent of trains.
It's a train.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah,
you drive a tractor and like you program it to have a certain path. That's weird.
So all this stupid-ass coal conveyor belt that we did was completely wrong.
Yay. I mean, I don't know. We don't know how viable those things are. Or how they work.
Fair.
Also,
Fair.
do you want a car to drive the path that we had? That seems hard.
I mean...
I guess you could make a path in the sky. A sky bridge.
Yeah, you can make a sky bridge.
The thing we always do. It's always the inevitable thing that happens every time I play Minecraft. Is you make a huge sky bridge across a chunk of the map. Like, partly as just a landmark when people explore in random directions, but also just because it's like the only way to get around sometimes.
Yeah, because you don't want to just constantly be bumbling around the terrain, not being able to actually get anywhere.
Yeah, who would do that? Ha. Funny joke.
Got something you want to confess to the class there, Keith? Got something you want to confess to the class?
You got something you want to fucking enunciate?
No.
No? This is how we talk now?
Hey everybody, Birdcatcher here. Today we're gonna learn how to sound like an illiterate dumbass.
I made the Phantom Menace.
Just put your lips together and then speak without moving them.
And then direct 4 Star Wars movies.
Oh my god, he sounds exactly like that.
Yes.
Right. Gonna have a little guy named Jar Jar Binks.
I may have gone too far in a few places.
Yeah. I
Jar
should
Jar's
come back
actually
and make
really integral. We've never had a character that's funny before.
make the power shards and put them into the modular frames while I'm here. There we go. Now
it's weird seeing the quirk of how like certain things build stuff in certain patterns. So like the modular frame track just modular frame track just always has 2 modular frames together in pairs.
Yeah.
Traveling slowly.
It is really strange because like the patterns aren't consistent because we never build anything the same way twice. Because we're too good for that. So it's just really weird to watch sometimes what comes out of our shit burgers.
Like there's just a lot of stuff builds 1 at a time, so it's really straightforward, but like there's just weird things like how modular frames get built 2 at a time, and then like screws get built 5 at a time. So now that the tracks are fast or whatever, or at least fast enough that they're not all in a continuous stream, you'll just see these machines spit out like bursts of product.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna put 1 power core into this one, I guess.
Put 1 core in front of the other.
It looks like we're really, really slowed down on reinforced iron plates.
Well.
Like, absolutely hamstrung on them.
Is it because its input is slow?
Let me look at the reinforced iron plate. I think it's just because we have 1 single assembler trying to... Oh, it's still on conveyor 1s.
Ah.
Let me try upgrading this and seeing if that helps. Which it won't, but it might help a little.
Is it the input to it or the output to it or what? Oh, I guess the output... Even the output wouldn't be that slow because it's just a continuous rate.
You'd think that, but it's really slow. Because it's conveyor Mark III. So, well, okay, whatever. I'm gonna upgrade this shit, and we're gonna... I mean, that's vital that we do that.
It's kind of a quirk, at least something that I kind of subscribe to in like Factorio and this is that like a weird quirk of the situation is that like distances don't matter.
Yeah, it's all about the speed at which your logistics are moving. It's really kind of
well, it's like
cool
you can
that's the case.
You can set up a giant conveyor or a super short conveyor. Like spreading stuff out like crazy tends to not matter.
Right, because it's just about the
it's about the rate
like, flow rather than
It's like
else.
how far away the thing is determines how long it takes for the first thing to arrive there. But after that, it's just a continuous rate, and so it's functionally the same as if it was right next to it.
Yep, you are correct.
That's always been like a weird feeling about this whole thing, is that it works that way. You're like, oh yeah, right. Shipping distances just don't matter.
I feel like what we want to probably start doing is we need to make more screws. Because if we make more screws, then we'll be able to start upgrading our. Well, we might be able to make a second assembler for reinforced iron plates.
Yeah.
Oh.
It seems like it might be the kind of thing where the only way to upscale it is to actually make more of every component of it.
Yeah.
Basically. More coal. You must generate maximum coal. That's literally the opposite of what that means. Because we're putting coal into it to generate power. No, we are generating coal in the coal generator. That's why they call it that. Obviously.
Very good, Keith. I like when your content is meaningful and insightful.
Oh yeah? Let me know when.
Oh, okay. I'll let you know. I'll fucking send out
when I'm meaningful and insightful.
Yeah.
That's gonna mean.
I will use the presidential national alert system to send out a
Whoa.
notification about that.
You probably have clearance for that too.
Oh. Alright, we need more screws, so we need to just, like, have more screw providers. And we need more iron rods for that, I'm sure.
If you could just absolutely never run out of power, that'd be great. I mean, out of conveyors. Please, me. I would like infinite conveyors.
Let's try upgrading this now, too. And am I feeding... What's the rate of...
What?
This thing? Huh?
It won't... Weird. Oh. Oh, I was bugged. Oh, well, that was weird. I was switching to power pole, and it was keeping the recipe in the middle of my reticle for Conveyor Mark III. So it was just sitting there being like, yeah, you have everything you need to make a Conveyor Mark III. But but while I was staring at a red power pole, and I'm like, why can't I place the power pole? And it's because it was not switching to the requirements for a power pole. It was just staring at me, dead-eyed, like, what do you want from me? Oh no, I have all these iron plates in my inventory. Oh no. What I need is iron rods for my power pole. Don't mind me just manually smelting like a fucking rube.
Yeah, it's okay. We all know.
You'll have to agree with me.
I know.
I like to. Oh yeah, the crafting screen straight up like heats up the longer you keep doing it.
Yeah, it's actually really kind of a nice touch.
And vaguely threatening.
Yeah.
Just don't explode while I'm touching you.
This
wow,
produces 15
phrasing.
iron rods per minute.
Phrasing.
This smelter consumes 15 per minute. And then so does this one, so I don't understand why or how we're able to... What? Hang on. I don't understand this.
Trying to figure out what's lagging in this process.
It's like nothing is, which is really strange. So like our screw production is, it seems like it's as it's like maximum, it's like, I don't know, it looks like it's perfectly balanced between consumption and output, but
then reality happens.
well, no, the issue is that that's the way it is in reality, but like the iron rod manufacturer thing is totally backed up, even though, okay, let me back this up. So, and we have an iron rod producer that produces 15 iron rods per minute. Out of that, we have 2 screw producers that consume 15 iron rods per minute. However, the iron rods are totally backed up, and both machines are doing fine. So we're producing.
So we're
half
somehow
the amount that I
producing
would
way more?
expect. Yeah, we're producing half the amount of rods I would expect we would be. But
could it be that those machines are underproducing? Like they're not getting the other resource fast enough that they need?
Screw machines only need iron rods.
Does the thing producing iron rods make multiples of them? Or something? Like,
how would I check that?
I don't know. I'm just talking about how, like, whenever the screw thing makes screws, it puts out 5 at a time. It's like, I wonder if that's related at all.
That may be the case, yeah.
'Cause I don't know.
Wait, what
Definitely just making shit up.
Okay, good.
Neat. We have more power. We have about double the power we had at the beginning of the session now. But part of me just wants to keep going to a risk aversion. No, we're at 720, which is a lot. That's many power.
Wow, that's not a prime number.
That's some fat stacks of power.
Yeah. If you were to tell me that that is that much power, I would say, wow, that's power.
Many power. That is and stack of power.
Okay, if I come
and
over
stack
here
away.
and I make constructor, and I just try to jam this into wherever.
Oh yeah, I
can
see the
fit,
trees you were
and
talking about. They look weird.
They do look weird.
They're
Oh
like,
yeah, I was gonna explore those. Okay, work on the
They
base
look
later.
like
Trees.
wrong.
Okay, I got my chainsaw. I'm gonna go on an adventure to chop down one of those fat asses.
Don't know if that'll work. But give it a go.
Nature can't stand the might of my chainsaw.
Yep, that doesn't work. I thought I'd try chainsawing the giant rocks that definitely are going to get blown up at some point. Nope, that's not the solution. We're definitely blowing those rocks up at some point, though. There's definitely, like, obvious Zelda rocks that you blow up with a bomb or something.
Yeah, I've noticed that as well.
Because they're, like, blocking paths that we'd want to go to.
They're blocking paths, and then they have, like, little crackies in them.
Yeah. You're going to blow them like a...
Yep. Okay,
And
we're
then
at
they get-
340
and then they
out
get
of 500. We're at 340 out of 500 modular frames, and we have all the motor rotors and where they need to be.
Neat. And jump on the speed track. Zip. My character vibrates when he's on this thing. You can see his paint gun just vibrating in place.
It's weird to me that this gigantic space elevator is basically constructed and maintained by 2 people.
Yeah. Also, it can disappear if you left click on it on accident.
Also true.
Which terrified me. When I was moving the tracks, I was like, oh. Like, for a second there, I highlighted the entire space elevator. I'm like, that feels wrong.
That shouldn't go away. Huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That would be bad for us if we did that.
No. Okay. I just almost fell off a couple of cliffs, but don't worry, because I didn't.
But I wanted to do the suggestion of worry anyway. Just to test that you care.
Hint, you don't.
Oh.
Well, do you? Do you refute the statement?
I don't refute shit. Or what are we refuting? I lost track of which side of the toggle we're on. I don't know what to
honest,
feel
I did
anymore.
too.
Yeah. which part of the quadruple negative are we on?
It's like a circle jerk, but everyone shows up with a line.
Yeah, it totally is a reinforced iron problem. Let's see.
Yep.
Well, I'm back now after dealing with the part where our power turned off, so let's look at shit. Oh, so you have 2 modular frame builders? Yeah.
Yeah.
But we need more reinforced iron. And I have to trace it back like a thread through a maze in order to even find it.
That'd be a pretty funny edutainment YouTube channel. Be like, hey everyone, Keith here. Let's look at some shit.
Yeah.
Wow, isn't that interesting?
I'm like the
Up next, look at this shit.
I'm like Bilbo stuck in Gollum's cave, where I've got to like follow a thread out to find out how to get out of this place. I think it basically is.
Wow, isn't that interesting? Now look at this shit over here.
I think we just want to make another foundry, another assembler.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. It seems to be getting resources fast enough to continually build iron plates. It's just that's just how long it takes to make an iron plate, even though it's at freaking 250 times speed.
Yeah, well, make more.
Shit. There's so much space to make more in, too. It definitely won't be a massive headache.
Up next, we're going to interview this guy who says he's an expert on shit.
I'll be the judge
What's
of that.
What's your favorite kind of shit? I like the big shit.
I like the
wow!
My favorite shit is the poopy shit. The poopies.
Why am I laughing at this?
Because you're tired. And your job stresses you out, so you need a release.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be psychoanalyzed. I just wanted to look at some shit.
But what if that is the joke?
Wow, coming up next, we got some brain shit. Just, if you don't sleep, your brain gets tired. Wow, that's some shit.
All right, Rick.
I guess it does sound like Rick, kind of.
You sound like you're in like I'm the random channel episode of every season.
Oh, there was only one good one. And by that I mean season.
And they went back to it every year because they want to be the scary door, but they're not.
But
it's not as good as the scary door.
The first interdimensional TV episode is by far the best episode of Rick and Morty.
Is it?
It's either that or Meeseeks.
It didn't leave an impact. Meeseeks is pretty good.
Yeah, okay. Well, I loved interdimensional TV. I loved it for one statement alone, which was when Rick walks by and is like, you guys are backing the wrong conceptual horse here. And I was like, oh my god, that's the most meta joke I think I've ever heard.
Well, they do like their meta.
Yeah.
We have so many layers of spaghetti, but the worst one of them all is the one that we would have most likely even if we weren't spaghettiing, which is the fucking power. Just trying to find anywhere to link your thing into is always a headache.
Not really. Just put down a power pole every time you put down a new building.
I try to.
And then link it.
And shockingly, it gets harder every time. And I'm just sitting here like... Shoppingly.
Ah.
Welcome to the shopping channel.
No.
Guess what we do?
Buy some shit. Just that one guy, the shit guy, is on every single channel.
Shit guy. What a dubious honor.
Coming up next on Cooking with Shit Guy, we're gonna cook some shit.
That's the show.
Welcome back. Alright, we got a mound of shit over here. We got
end.
some flour and shit. We got the shit stirrer. We're gonna put it all together. We're gonna see what the fuck comes out.
The shit stirrer.
Boy, that's a cloudy, murky,
also known as the news.
Oh my god. Very nice. Turns out Anderson Cooper was shit guy all along.
I mean, that was basically the surprise news.
Yeah. Oh,
Anderson
god.
Cooper comes out as shit guy.
Wow, turns out that this shit tastes like shit. Who could have seen that coming?
What is this?
This is what happens when, in the nuclear winter, there's only one person operating all of television.
Oh no. 3 Dog.
Credits roll. It's like starring shit guy, produced by shit guy, filmography shit guy, audiography
1 through
shit
67.
Oh god. Oh man.
I've almost linked it up, which is only amplifying the spaghettification nature of our base.
Have you noticed if you run around with this chainsaw, it looks like you have a can of Pepsi in it? Yeah. There's a can of Pepsi in the
very good,
chainsaw.
Bird.
Don't give me that shit, guy. What the fuck? It's a dodo. Ah, no, Rammies.
It's a dodo.
There's a dodo over here.
You're
There's Rammies that are
talking about the little birds that crawl around on the floor, or is there actually a dodo?
They're little dodos.
Are they dodo-like at all?
Yes, because they're extinct.
I mean, he's right there. Pretty much his primary confirmable characteristic is his lack of being extinct right now.
No, if I go to like a museum and I see a dodo there, the dodo's still extinct.
Yes? But that's...
Let's check my emails
right,
real quick.
That thing's right there. You can see it. You can touch it.
So if I went,
in a moment, you're probably going to eat it.
You're not allowed to touch shit at a museum. What kind of museums do you go to?
This isn't
What?
Is Satisfactory. Is not a museum. Is video game.
Are you saying that video games can't be put into a museum? Because when I went to the museum,
not according to Roger Ebert.
Well, you know what he has to say these days? Nothing. He did.
Yep, and yet people have been fighting the specter of his opinion for the last, like, 10 years. Because gamers are nothing if not insecure about what an old man might say about their art form right before he dies.
Right before they dies.
He's so perfectly infuriating. He's like, video games aren't art. And then he just died. As if to punctuate the sentence. Just to piss off an entire industry of people that he largely didn't engage with and didn't care about. So it was like a really pointless thing to get mad about, but they've never gotten over it. It's been, people can't stop going over that topic of like whether or not video games are art ad nauseum.
So, I see. Did we increase our screw production, or is it just still the same two?
It's basically the same.
Okay, well we're gonna need to.
Yeah.
We're gonna need to increase the screw production. So I think that what I'll make is probably a constructor, but I'll use the alternate recipe because there's nothing. There's no way.
You don't want to just keep going further with that?
No, I really can't.
Hey, it hooked up. Yay.
Is mess things up real bad.
Plates.
I'm picturing Emperor Palpatine running around like at the end of a house party, be like, "Give me your plates. I will clean up the dishes. No, that was nice of you to offer. But I'm afraid you don't know how to operate the dishwasher when you arrive." I don't know why that amused me so much.
Just confusing Palpatine.
Don't worry, Palpatine, he's sundowning right now. Just engage.
Just weird Palpatine claims where your only response at the end is just like, "Thank you?"
Don't forget to leave without your gift bag. I put a lot of thought into it. Is there lightning in this gift bag? Tell me right now if there's lightning in this gift bag, because last time you didn't tell me, and I opened it up and I got shocked in the face.
I'm afraid that the gift bag is quite operational.
Oh my god. God, I almost fell over.
It's like squeaking out because he's just so excited to say it.
He's like actually smiling, like fucking like Grinch smile.
Oh my
And
God.
he's got like a turbo smile.
I love like loving grandmother Palpatine.
Except his gifts still suck because it's lightning.
Yeah, but that's just being a grandmother.
Mm-hmm. Like, if
would you
open
like
it
an
up, you'll
ugly
find
sweater?
You'll find some Werther's Originals, the key to a Volvo that we haven't owned since 1987, and lightning. You told me there wasn't gonna be any lightning.
I always forget you're allergic to lightning.
The reason I don't want you to say the L word is that if the kids hear it, then they're gonna be wanting lightning all day, and then they're gonna just not stop asking about it. Oh, you pamper them too much. You need to let them have a little lightning.
Luke, you're so skinny. Need some meat on your bones.
Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, God. Luke is, like, hiding in, like, the Tauntaun or whatever. And,
where
the Emperor
yeah,
comes
his
by
natural
and is
habitat, the inside of the Tauntaun.
Like, and then the
Just
Emperor
can't
comes
get him
by
out
and
of the
is
thing.
like, oh, that's not how you cook that. That's not how you prepare a Tauntaun. Here, let old Palpy show you how it's done.
Palpy.
He just zaps it with lightning, and then, boom, cooked a Tauntaun.
Oh man.
You thought it smelled bad on the outside. Just wait until you cook it and get that delicious gore smell. Remember, if you could smell charred fur, then it's just about done.
I'm betting that Luke's disdain is palpable.
Wow. I regret starting all this joke that made me laugh and brought me almost to tears.
Wow, joy rescinded. I take back all the enjoyment I had. How dare you?
Oh, God, my face is actually hurting from smiling at that, though.
It's because it's a good joke.
Oh, jeez.
You see, when we originally envisioned Palpatine, he was supposed to be a friendly grandmother. And
that's like J.K. Rowling it now.
He just wanted you to eat your beets.
It's like, okay, now J.K. Rowling and George Lucas are teaming up, and he's like, actually, did you know that Emperor Palpatine is a 800-year-old woman? Yeah, that's, I just didn't write it down in the movie, but it's in there. You just have to read between the text.
Oh, is that your new screw maker?
No, I haven't done anything for the past 10 minutes. I've run around laughing at Palpatine.
Well, I'm making one, I guess.
Literally, the footage is me running around on these conveyor belts, not being able to focus on anything because I'm crying from laughter.
Mission
I
accomplished.
was gonna work, but then we started telling Palpatine's memes, and
How many
I was
fucking-
just done.
How many channels have like different permutations of like Palpatine jokes? There's so many weird directions it's gone in over time.
I know, and they're all
It's
fantastic.
fascinating.
Except ours are the best.
Yeah. Get fucked, everyone.
Uh,
I didn't even know encroaching another's clearance was an option for power lines.
yeah, apparently.
But I can't put these power lines down. It's agony.
Don't let Han Solo hear that you're handing out lightning. He's gonna. Did I hear lightning? See this? This is what we're trying to talk about.
I could really use some lightning. I'm trying to get out of this movie series. It's just his out.
It's a little bit of lightning.
It's like,
That's all I
please,
need.
just little lightning. Just put me out of my misery. The fans won't shut up. I love that. Like, clearly part of the contract for him returning for 7 was to die.
Yeah.
Kill me, for the love of God. Get me out of the series. Because he's old and tired and mad.
Yeah, just like me. But not about Star Wars, but about literally everything else. Oh, jeez.
I'm almost got the screws set up in the dumbest location possible. I'm just finding weird crevices to stick it in.
I'm watching right now. It's what I had hoped for.
It's ugly. What? One click?
What?
It made it there in one click.
What? How the fuck did you?
I didn't have to do any
shit
finagling. I just clicked on it directly and it went straight to it.
That's insane.
That's amazing.
Like, look at that. Look at that curve at the end.
Yep.
Like, going right into the tip. We have a 90-degree bend. That could not be comfortable for him or for anyone else.
That's their problem.
Yeah.
Shit.
By the way, anyone in chat, if your wiener does curve 90 degrees at the end, I do not mean to shame that.
But also, good luck finding crevices that are also shaped that way. Because you got a bit of a duck penis problem, and it's gonna make things difficult for you.
Well, I do have one solution. If you are a furry,
oh wait, no,
then there's a pretty easy solution to this. Otherwise, you need to talk to Gruck Corkdick, and he might be able to help you out.
Corkdick.
As in, your dick is.
Did you link up the other side of this already?
No, I've literally been running around telling jokes.
It's like already attached to it somehow, I think, but not really.
Yeah.
It just looked attached.
Dude, look at how many screws are flying out of here. This is enough to make a Gruck man cry.
Oh no, this is another. Wait, I didn't see this because I could. Oh my god.
What?
There's another merger here, but I didn't know that.
Yeah, you didn't. You put the mergers next to each other.
I need to cut down this tree. I can't see shit. I didn't see the other merger. I was trying to get my new screws onto the course, and there was so much foliage I couldn't see anything. I can't see the tree either. There we go. Wow, that really reveals how stupid that was. Now that I can see it.
I thought this worked for a second. I thought they could just merge into a merger.
They're just like next
this.
to each other awkwardly. It's
Yeah.
the dumbest shit. I always have the color gun equipped just because it's the smallest thing I can hold.
That's not true if you're Gruck Smalldick.
Oh no.
He's got something a little smaller.
A little
but
smaller.
a little bigger than Grick.
Grick. The canonical character we insist on keeping. The longer we remember him, the longer he has to exist in our head, and that's just a form of torture.
Yeah, really.
This poor guy, if we forget him, he can stop existing in this form.
The best part
but we're
is
keeping
that,
him.
yeah, the best part is that,
So I think I
that
fixed
also
the screws.
applies, yeah, you did. That also applies to heaven. So, like, up in heaven, all of our ancestors are like, quit talking about him or he's gonna fucking materialize. God damn it, here he is.
Now he's real.
Now he's
His
real in
dick's
heaven.
tiny.
Like, oh my god, that is a small dick. And then God's in the corner like, I know, right?
Why did I do that?
Like, well, it wasn't really your fault. Like, yeah, why'd I give them the imagination to make a dick that small? I didn't think the human minds...
God just finally takes a look back and is like, am I the baddie?
God's like, I didn't know that the human mind could imagine something that small. It's like half of a Planck distance.
We're so relentlessly mean to this hypothetical character.
I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, it turns out he might just be a douchebag. We don't fucking know.
Yeah, I mean, we could just make him a douchebag to feel better.
Okay, can do. Gruck Smalldick's favorite pastime is puppy punching. Gruck Smalldick once went to an orphanage to window shop, but then not get anybody.
His favorite games are League of Legends and Warframe.
Gruck Smalldick doesn't have a Steam account, but he does have an Epic Game Store account.
Whoa.
This is fucking stupid.
Grok Smalldick only plays Blizzard games. Oh no,
Grok
that's
Smalldick only plays snipers.
It's a real
in
type of
Overwatch.
person somehow.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. So we're still not feeding screws in, even though the belt is completely jam-packed with screws.
It feels like they get more spaced out on the way here. Oh wait, no, it's the splitter.
There's a splitter.
Yeah.
So what we need to do is perhaps just run a second line on top of it, as opposed to splitting, and just run 2 parallel screw tracks, like one over the other. On the other hand, it looks like it may actually be fine now that. Let's hang on for a second. So this one's really backed up with screws. It's doing okay.
I'm gonna take one of the power crystals out and just put in the other one.
Okay. All right. That's
well, what's
one way to balance the problem.
This one over here was not getting screws too fast, and that one's getting screws not fast enough. So I should just try to equalize their speeds at which they produce.
Okay, no, that's
and
fine.
then that kind of offsets the whole. Yep, now it's getting plenty of screws. Yay! Or maybe not. It's getting almost enough screws. It's still better.
Well, hang on. Let's see. If this reaches 48, then it'll be fine. It did not.
Yeah, it's getting up there.
Yeah.
We're trying.
Luke, have you ever kissed a girl?
Luke,
I'd rather not
when are you
talk
going
about
to
it.
give me grandchildren?
I heard that you were hitting things off with some princess. You want to tell me more about that? No, not really. Not really, Grandma. Let's, Oh, come on, don't be shy. What's her name?
Does she come from a nice family?
I'm not getting any younger, and neither are you. You're so handsome. It would be a shame.
You know, the
Okay,
Ursos have a nice girl.
It took me a distressingly long time to remember a female last name that wasn't the obvious one that would be already related to Luke. Like, memorable character Jin Urso?
Oh, God.
Did you see that thing where they're going to make a spin-off show about the completely forgettable Han Solo copycat character from Rogue One?
Yeah.
Boy.
I don't know why they're doing that, but they are.
We're not almost there. Shit. Damn it.
We're not almost there yet.
I saw the 10s and 1s place be 97. I was like, and then I realized we're 100 off. We're
finally
not
here.
almost there. It's going to slowly.
We're not almost there.
Holy fuck.
Okay, I'm gonna mess with the screws a little bit. Don't watch.
What did you do? Did you break my thing I made?
I broke a thing for temporarily, but don't watch.
Stop breaking it.
Don't watch.
Stop it. Mom.
Don't be so embarrassed. Let's see your special talent.
Oh no.
I didn't pay for those ballet lessons to not see my son dance.
Just very controlling Grandma Palpatine.
Why the fuck is Palpatine like Vader's mom and then therefore Luke's grandma? Like,
That's definitely
this doesn't make
he's not
sense.
even Vader's. Yeah, he's not even Vader's mom in the first place. But he was the surrogate parent for Anakin. That led him to the dark side
Sort of.
when everyone else in his family died.
Yeah.
As you do. As you do in Star Wars, their entire family died. But it's such a great universe. Did you just have like periodic genocides where like a third of the population of the universe dies? It's a good neighborhood.
Okay, I need concrete.
Good, you can let your kids out to play Pokemon Go safely in it. It's fine. I've been playing so much Pokemon
Remember,
Go.
kids, don't get vaporized.
I can't stop playing Pokemon Go.
I know.
Like I like peer pressure.
Tell me all the time, and I'm like, I literally have no context on this, but I see pictures.
But I just need to share things sometimes.
I'm aware. That's why you're a YouTuber.
Yeah. Don't do this to me.
Okay, I'm sorry.
90 to go.
And we're gonna probably wrap up in the next
I impatiently made all of the belts on the way there Mark IIIs. Even though it doesn't even affect the rate at which they're made, and also I couldn't afford to make one of the segments Mark III, so it's not actually making them get there faster.
Yeah. So good news, I'm out of time for today.
No.
Thank you, Patching. I'm aware.
We're gonna make it. Quick, let's just handcraft them. We can do it.
I'm
with
really
the power
not
of Grandma
opposed to that
Palpatine.
idea. I'm not opposed to that idea. Back in my day, we made all of our modular frames at the crafting bench.
Uphill both ways.
I was embarrassingly old before I finally realized that that uphill both ways is a joke, because it's impossible.
That literally is a joke from Emperor's New Groove, right?
No.
I mean, wasn't it in there? I mean, they didn't invent it.
Yeah, no. I mean, it was probably in it, but no, that's like...
Yeah, it's an ancient joke.
It's such an older joke than Emperor's New Groove. I just didn't register... Like, I always registered as just, like, a reference to, like, old people, like...
Yes, you're on the right
doing
track
the
there.
Suffering Olympics, basically, about how things were different
track.
in their day. I didn't realize that uphill both ways, those words were specifically a joke for the longest time. I didn't think about the logistics of uphills both ways and realize, oh, right, hills. They can't do that. You can't be uphills both ways, because it's a round trip. You go back the way you came.
We get it, Keith.
Yeah.
You don't need to explain the thing.
Apparently, I needed it explained for like 20 years.
Yeah, well, okay.
And no one ever did, so I'm doing somebody a favor. Yeah.
What if there are two hills? And they intentionally choose to walk up
Are their
the other
parents
one?
divorced? And they're like, I gotta go uphill to the school, then uphill again to my dad's house. Because in the snow.
Ooh. No, their house is on a giant seesaw, and their school's on the other end.
So, like, wherever all the kids go, the entire place tilts down under the weight of children.
Yep.
We did it. It got dumber. You didn't think it could, but it do.
I don't think that anyone doubted our ability to make a stupid joke stupider.
Oh, weird. That's the wrong place for that to be. There's a power thing in the place where the frames are being made. We can put that where the iron's being made. Which is the choke point.
Yeah, I was using it there originally to speed up the frames, but you can totally move it around if you feels like it.
Vdoop! 200%.
200%.
Maximum thing. Do it. This would be working better if there were screws, but you turned off the screws.
I did turn off the screws, and I don't feel any guilt about it.
Did you fix the screws?
No, because I was planning on stopping for the night, and then you were like, no, we're going to make the modular
Why didn't
frames.
you reconnect them? Why do you do this to me? You were just going to sabotage it and then leave it and hope we remember next time?
It's a work in progress.
What did you do?
It's a work in progress.
I gotta follow this entire track, which is hard because I have to walk on the rim of it because it's so fast. And I'm trying to,
and then you have to
trace
walk on
it
the
back
rims.
to where you fucked it up.
You have to walk on the rims of the other rims because everything's so fucked up.
What did you do? Where is it?
I didn't do anything except the right thing, but only half of the right thing.
Wait, all you had to do was click it back on. Why did you leave it like that?
Because it was easier than doing it at all.
It was easier just to leave it broken.
Yes.
Wait, it wasn't even broken for a reason.
It was broken for a reason.
There was just one
term.
track. There was just one track of. There's just one piece of track missing. There was nothing else happening.
In progress, not a work done. Not a work done progress.
What did you do?
I was in the middle of.
What have you done?
I was in the middle of not doing anything.
I
all
trusted
right?
you.
Why? Why hasn't a lifetime experience taught you why that's a terrible, terrible idea? How many modular frames have you made? Oh, none, because you've been complaining the whole time.
So some of us gotta do things. Like undo your shit.
Yeah, that's
How
fair.
many have you made?
I have made 21.
That's a number.
Thank you.
I've made 4 now. Hooray.
Did you know that 21 is expressible as the sum of...
I thought you were gonna say that. I thought you were
primes?
gonna do a really long explanation of how it's bigger than 4. It's like, yes.
It's not, though.
What?
Yeah. As 4 approaches 0, it basically becomes 0. And 21, as that approaches 0, it becomes 0. And therefore, like, you can basically say at 0, 4 and 21 are the same number.
My god, he did it. He killed math. It's dead now.
Finally, we can all go free.
We're all free.
We can hold hands and rebuild.
When we all come together in a made-up song about peace and love. Wow, none of our storage boxes have things in them because they're all being output forever.
Yeah, we used
So I can't
to store things.
So now I can't manually retrieve any of the resources to make the frames. Shit.
Well, what I've been doing is stealing them from the assemblers.
Yeah.
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 That's all. That's the end of the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which can be an issue if it's the same ones that are feeding into the place that we need to make them in the first place.
Which they are.
Hey, just ripping those resources right out of the mouth of the assemblers to make them by hand instead. This is efficient. I like this.
All right. Are you tracking the goal for the space elevator?
Chad
by
is
the way?
telling me that you never overclocked any of the items you put slugs into.
Okay, so here's the thing about chat. Is that... Let me explain.
Are they right?
No, okay.
Did you never drag the little meter over?
Okay. Yes, but. Now, like, give me a chance to say the but, okay? Every overclocked meter in this game is not synchronized for me, so I've actually forgotten that that's a mechanic. Because you are the host, you see those meters, they're synchronized for you. And me, as the client, they're actually always at 100%.
Weird.
Yes, no matter what you actually set them to, they're always at 100%. So I never remember to move them over because it like visually makes no difference to me anyway.
Video games.
Well, this one, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna take these 32 modular frames and shove them into the thing, and I'll tell you how many more we need to make.
Ooh. I'm shocked you stayed for this. What if we did something more tedious? I'm not averse to that.
Well, I was in the middle of breaking things, but...
Just deleting random chunks of track to see if I noticed.
It's not random. I had a plan.
And then you walked away.
Yes. Because we were done recording for the night, and I wasn't about to just, like...
My
leave it in a
daddy
healthy
had
state.
a plan, and then he walked away.
Alright, we're at 464.
Shit.
Yeah.
I have 11. Shit. They're hard to make. They require lots of things. It's almost like we have a reason to automate them.
Well, we did automate them.
Yep.
Slowly.
But just never fast enough. Meanwhile, these tracks are still like feeding motors over there.
Yeah. That's weird.
It's gonna be a very long series of motors sticking out of the side of it eventually.
Well, I got nothing
Nothing what?
to say.
Oh.
Why don't just
Well.
let's see. We gotta. Why don't just sit here in silence until we finish getting to the space elevator.
There's only 21 to go. 21.
And I can see one of them coming. Hello, modular. Oh,
Good
two
news.
of
I
them.
took all the pipes and seemed to have fucked up the screw production.
Oh. Good.
Oh wait, that's bad news.
Yes, that undoes. We only need like 20 more of them to arrive. Like, just don't do the thing you're doing. Just
Well,
don't.
I would stop doing the
don't-
thing that I'm doing, except I didn't.
Just don't delete the production, and we're good. We have 19 to go. I can see 2 of them coming. Just don't do that. Please. Please.
Okay, you said please.
Please.
Stop saying please now.
One of these days we're gonna do a commentary where I make you watch that movie. That's a sound.
I mean, I know you're right. But,
Oh, a decent number of the ones we need are actually like on the way already.
yeah. It turns out that I didn't really fuck up production. There's like that latency, right? So in the future, according to that conveyor belt, production will be fucked up. But it doesn't know yet.
At least for now, there's a bunch of frames coming our way.
Yeah.
And I think it would be counterproductive to actually even try to make any in the meantime.
Well, you'd think that, except I'm making a ton right now.
Because they're coming in at a rate that, like, we're gonna be good.
No.
You're gonna have to, like, rush if you want to contribute. Go, go, go. We have
I
14 to
don't
go.
have any to contribute.
Well, the time's ticking away. I see 2 more coming. Then we're gonna be down to 12. We're at 13 to go. Ooh, what's it gonna be, Bird? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I know
What
I
is it,
can
boy?
do. I know what I can do. Give me a second. I'm gonna do it.
Now I feel bad. You said you were out of time like 12 minutes ago.
It's fine. This is really funny.
Handcrafting frames. Our amazing task is to make a basic cube out of some iron.
But it's a modular basic
For
cube.
some reason, it's the most complicated thing to build ever. It's like the equivalent of like the wireframe you draw. When you're like, I can draw a cube. Look. I graduated from the Stasi and now I make 3D cubes when I'm sketching. 11 to go. 9 to go. You're not going to get a chance to contribute soon.
Yes, I am.
You're going to be running over here with your frames and I'm going to be like, launch.
No, you're not going to do that.
Ooh, I see 2 more coming.
Oh.
Then we'll be down to 7. You could like sprint over here and yell first. Ooh, 7 to go.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
Uh.
What did you do? Did you?
TeamSpeak killed me.
Oh, did TeamSpeak just make a fucked up noise?
TeamSpeak made the most fucked up noise I've ever heard in my life.
Oof.
Oh God.
Did chat get any noises? I'm looking for chat to see if they heard a weird noise. I don't know if that was on my end or not. I'm scared. I don't want my stuff to break.
Bad.
I don't want my stuff to break. 5 to go. Did you just put your 2 in? Did you only make 2?
Put 2 in.
Oh.
Yeah.
You can just wait here and we can hang out. Wait, why aren't any more coming? What'd you do? Did you pick 2 up off the track and put them in manually to act like you did it? Did you just...
I did worse than that. I also tore up part of the track to prevent...
Why would you do this?
Because it's really funny.
You're just prolonging it for yourself.
It's okay. It's really worth it. Well, I mean, it was until you fucking destroyed everyone's ears with a death sound.
I think that was just you.
It was so... It was the
I think
worst
whatever
thing
that
ever.
was didn't transmit. Oh god, that's gonna be enough, yeah. Quick, let's run
What?
back to the base. Let's watch it. Let's watch it explode. I mean, by base, I mean space elevator.
Okay, I'm going back there.
Because that
I want
reattached
somebody
thing
to clip that
is
so that I
definitely
can show it to you.
enough. Like when I would link to you the times your microphone like cable was dying, and it would just make the worst sound possible.
This was worse than any of those.
Oh no.
This was dramatically worse.
Fuck that.
Yep.
I don't want to have sound nightmares. I wonder what this thing's gonna want next. Oh, here they come. Here they come. Why? You little shit.
They want the credit. Mine. Mine.
Alright, there we go.
Alright. Do you want to launch it?
I didn't launch the first one, so I'll launch this one, yeah.
Yeah.
Seal.
I'm gonna go
Arf,
stand over
arf.
here. Arf, 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 arf.
Send.
We are ready. At long last.
Wow.
Oh, I wasn't looking up enough. I was looking at the moving
beautiful.
claw things, and I wasn't looking at the platform going up.
Beautiful. Alright, I'm gonna go
Da da
now.
da da.
That was really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unavailable in early access.
Alright.
Alright, we're done with this
If
elevator.
you purchase this and use the code Birdcatcher, I think, you can
I
give me money.
think.
Bye. I don't remember my affiliate code off the top of my head. Why would I?
That's, I mean, it's just really funny to be like if a podcast be like, you go to squarespace.com and enter the code, I don't know, this maybe? You could get something off if this works, I don't know. It's like, alright. Good ad read?
Bye.
User disconnected from your channel.
Good night, everybody. We're done with the space elevator forever. We'll have to cut off all the things that are being transmitted here and put them in a box.